hello, everybody in the YouTube land. It looks like we've all decided to jump onto streams all at the same time, which is kind of funny. We got Tim and Dan hanging out on the stream. But tonight is my night that I usually do it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Even though I used to do it on Marcel Robert channel, that is more of my personal channel. But yeah, I'm going to be doing it from this channel from now on Friday nights. Because this is more 3D printing related content. So yeah, feel free to join in if you want, and hopefully we'll get some people hanging out and we can start this show. I don't have too many viewers on this one, so that's just the way it is. We'll get there. Bum, bum, bum. We're a few hours away from this other ride being finished. Drawer sits a little low. I need something to hold it up. There we go. Hanging out. I'm going to throw up a couple videos here of some stuff that I've been working on. You're tuning in, I'm just showing off some of the parts I made for R2D2. So this is his ankle piece here with the 3D printed TPU red first wheels and the belt, which goes along these two PLA gears or whatever, and then the Omni wheels, which are TPU and PLA together, and they independently roll side to side, as well as it's called an Omni wheel. So the motor is from a DC drill or whatever, just a regular power drill you can get from anywhere. I believe it's a Ryobi drill.
this, which is the enclosure and skirt skin of the ankle. So the foot flap should be finished like that. And then we've got the pieces here on the drying rack here that are the, I believe it's called the side strap, which is this piece right here, which is along down inside the arm, which is right here. So right now I'm printing one of the pieces that goes down along the side here, which goes in this blue piece right here, which will be green, and then this brown piece will fit inside it. So this is piece here, and all these other little attachments. Something like that. Close to. Yeah. Anyway, so that goes in after that, blah, blah, blah. These pieces are all technically printed. This is a two-piece print, one side and the other, just so it has two-dimensional view of it and everything. It's usually 3D printed, I think 20 minutes, not even. And now we've got the dome and all the electronics kind of inside for the body. So just working on getting everything figured out for this, which is going to be the next hollow eye. Like that. So that's all going to be attached later on tonight or tomorrow or this week. Everything here should be open and ready. The door is open like I showed you all last time. So those got to be attached by the servo and then the motor controller, which I've already built. It's getting very close to being organized with all the parts and everything that I've had to collect over the time. And so far I'm building the circuit panel and everything with the Arduinos. So once that gets all finished up and figured out to the key with the Raspberry Pi inside, I will be building. Oh, this is the battery box. So this is the battery box. I got some finishing on it because it's got a lot of divots and holes in it and stuff, so this thing's got to be cleaned up. The next print I do is going to be way better. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use this one, but it's a good idea of how much room I'm going to have, and if I can fit maybe one of the units inside there, maybe a battery inside the actual battery box, or something. So thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
So yeah, progress over time. That got finished up, and I'm actually now I believe this would be my third robot for that size anyway, or for that for Astromech. So of course I've got Mini Chopper out front here, which was basically a day build. It's only 4, 6, 8, 12 parts or something like that. So this thing was super easy to build. Basically, no supports for a lot of it because of the way the model was built. So this thing is pretty easy. This thing is about 14 or 15 pieces now. And yeah, so one more arm to go, then the battery boxes for each leg. Just like this one has battery boxes kind of on the sides for each foot. Hey, John Kuby. And yeah, so that thing will be ready to go, and I've been building all the electronics and everything. This is basically how small the electronic system is going to be in it. There's not going to be too much to it. A Bluetooth, motor driver, 2 motors, a dome motor, and a servo. So, and some lights, of course, but nothing major. No craziness. I might put like a little Bluetooth sound system in it, but right now I'm only using an Arduino Uno, which is very small and only has so many ports. So I might just keep it what it is, but I might upgrade it. But yeah, I'm just going to get it running. That's kind of the best part. So yeah, thanks for coming in, John Coopy. You're the first person seeing that I guess I'm live on this channel now. Like I was saying before, I'm going to be doing this on this channel on Friday nights to help grow this channel a little bit more as well. I'm going to do some content with 3D printing related stuff. As you can see over here, I've got my Stormtrooper helmet in the background over there in the corner. Working on him. Plus the black and redness beside it is the Deathstroke helmet, or mask anyway. So lots of 3D printing going on, that's for sure, and learning a lot. That's right. We're doing all kinds of different fuzzy prints, working with all kinds of different materials. Soon we have some PETG, which is kind of a little bit different in how it prints. So everything's been going good here. Yo, 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 DB3 Danny Dan, Andy Cowley, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to slowly start growing this channel a little bit and, doing a lot more 3D printing related stuff on it. And I'm going to be working with a couple companies to hopefully get some sponsorship and hopefully some filming deals in the future. Because I want to keep printing all the time, and making sure these printers running all the time is the best part. So. Regulars, you're more than welcome to hop in here and hang out if you want. I'm just going to be working on some stuff while doing some live streaming and hanging out tonight. Usually have the odd, the regular 4 or 5 people that come in. Amanda, thanks for coming in again. Dan, you're more than welcome to hop in. I'm just broadcasting on my YouTube here, not on the other one, and not on Twitch or Facebook or nothing like that. So just kind of a quick little hangout here, and we'll see how long it lasts. But yeah, usually Friday nights we end up we'll talk about 3D printing and drones and stuff on this channel, and then usually end up playing games that night by the time most people are jumped off, and we're just the regulars are in the chat here hanging out. So, but either way, you guys are welcome to hang out, do whatever you want. I've been printing dome pieces for my R2D2 dome. So I've got printers running back to back here. So now I've got another piece, just a small piece for the dome hinge. So there's about 4 or 5 pieces. Actually, there's 5 pieces for each dome mechanism for the bigger R2. And that is so that the panels can open up with the servo. Of course. Yeah, so all those panels on this big guy are all going to open up sooner or later. Right now he does roll around, which is nice. It's handy for me to get him around. And yeah, so all these panels here, I'm working on a different mechanism because this is not going to be able to work. So I'm going to be using a different material, ABS, and it's an actual hinge that someone designed on Thingiverse. So this will actually open up properly on all the slots. And there's multiple ones. This one's going to be a little LCD screen here. So not all of them are going to open up, but all the top ones are, except for the projector one, of course. So yeah, I've been working on that today, and hopefully at least have one working and figured out, and then I can just go ahead and print a bunch of them and have all those working. And that will be like, what, 5 servos? 4 servos. 4 servos just for these, and then 2 servos for each hollow projector. And there's 2 hollow projectors. So there's 6, 8 already. And I think that's it for this. Just 8 for the dome. Which isn't too bad because some people are doing 12 or more, and all depending on how much functionality you want to put in it. But I'm going to make it look nice, but I'm not going to make it look too crazy. So yeah, lots of work.
What?
Hey man, how you doing?
Kicking. Can't complain.
It's good to see you're healthy and out living, doing things.
Yeah, I'm upright. Can't complain. Both feet hit the floor this morning. One a little harder than the other, but I'm here.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate coming in and hanging out. I would come in and hang out, but I'm trying to get this thing going, and I usually do Friday nights, but
Yeah, hey, it's all good, man. I just sitting here staring off into the nothingness that was YouTube, realized nobody was streaming, so I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and stream, and then didn't realize you were going to stream, and then also Tim from good old Canadians tonight, man. Like, you guys are taking over the Friday night up there. Like,
I guess.
yeah, it's like I'm sitting there and I see that Tim's streaming. He's doing some Prusa surgery right now. He's putting the new super pinda on his Mini and replacing a thermistor. It looks like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like I was saying, I'm going to be doing some printer surgery in the morning. I don't know when, so I can't tell anybody a time as to when come hang out. Just watch the channel and wait for the alert.
That's true. Amanda wanted to see his helmet, but I really haven't done any sanding yet to it. So this is the actual helmet piece, and then the visor attaches by the hinge posts that go into it.
Yeah,
so that's, actual visor.
That's awesome.
But man, I got a lot of work to do with that, and I've just been putting it off.
Yep, I know that feeling.
It's like it's so close, but it's like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, I know that feeling. There's a hypercube sitting next to me that's only been being built for the last 7-8 months.
Then there's Deathstroke.
Yep.
Marvel character that nobody knows.
Yeah. You got like a sneak peek of him for like a split second and then never saw him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shows up at the end of one movie for like 5 minutes worth of conversation and then never heard of again.
What movie was that?
Was that Deathstroke and or was that it might have been Deathstroke. It might have been who the hell was that? Or what movie was that? Hold on a second. Now you got me Googling something. I gotta figure it out. It's gonna bug me. Huh?
Arrow?
I don't remember. Let's see here.
Deathstroke first appeared in the post-credit scene of 2017 Justice League.
There you go.
The assassin, aka Slade Wilson, is summoned to the luxury yacht of a returning Lex Luthor.
Yep.
They're set off to form their own.
Yeah, so it's DC, not Marvel.
Right.
Yep. DC, not Marvel. But yeah. So there you go.
Nice. Well,
that's
good.
right. Yeah.
I'll make a bunch of them then, and they'll sell super fast because nobody's made them yet.
Yeah, exactly. Get them all made up, man. Make a bunch of them and just hang on to them. As soon as the movie drops, boom, start
Yeah.
$300 a piece, man. $300 a piece. Sell them off. You get those as the phrase has been made, the nerds with deep pockets and the inability to make them themselves. So you hit them up and be like, "Look, man, I got the mask. I'll sell them $300 a piece."
Yeah.
He's also in Suicide Squad. I don't remember seeing him in Suicide Squad, Amanda, but that's okay. I know that they are or have been working on Suicide Squad 2. I do know that much. I did see. I get bored every now and then. I get on YouTube and I start doing the whole like just watching all the trailers. Like they have like the channels that are dedicated to just like movie trailers.
Right.
And the Suicide Squad 2 was one of the ones that was in there. I don't remember when it's coming out in 2021 or 2022, but it's out there a ways. So,
Right.
but yes. So, well, no, I just know this much, man. I'm getting antsy as all hell as we're getting closer and closer to Christmas because the closer we get to Christmas, the closer we get to me having a little orange printer floating around here.
Yeah,
So,
that's sweet, man. That's really cool.
yeah, yep. I'm actually trying to figure out some stuff, man. I've talked about it before in the past, and I'm still trying. And the problem is with everything that went on through the house here, it took me kind of out of the game for a little bit. And then now that she's getting back to better, we had talked to the doctor today, and she's got like since things are looking good, they said basically just keep doing what you're doing right now, watch your diet, and then they were like just I knew this was gonna happen, man. I knew I was beat when I started my stream up. I was like, I'm beat. I'm not gonna stream long. I know I'm not, and I'm not gonna say anything because every time I do, I jinx myself. So I'm like, wasn't gonna say nothing. And then it worked out that you and Tim were streaming. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream. Here's the link to both theirs. Pick which one you want to go to, and end the stream. But my wife, January 28th, has her appointment for her endo. So she get the endoscope done and be able to actually get in there and take a look. Yeah, Idris Elba. Yeah. Isn't that who that is? Right? That's Idris Elba.
This is supposed to be the costume for Suicide Squad 2.
Okay. So yeah, so he will be in 2 then. Good.
Yeah. But it looks like it's like blue and gold.
Yeah, it looks more blue. Well, again, that's also going to be the white and is it white and black or is it was it?
It could be that thing for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those situations. It should be the orange though, man. His colors are black and orange, not blue and gold or black and gold.
Right.
Or rust. It kind of looks like rust, to be honest with you. But
yeah,
should Deathstroke be added? Well, duh.
It's an old picture, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say should he be added? Duh. He's a part of the universe. He's a part of the he's a part of it. Why? That's like saying should Ryan Reynolds have really been Deadpool?
Oh, you know why it had those words over top of it? Because it's thumbnail for a YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuck yeah. I'll have to rewatch that again sometime.
You got to remember it's it's post credits though. Yeah, I remember it because he comes tearing ass in on a boat to see. Yeah, that's right. Lex Luthor, who's sitting on the boat, he tears ass in, and then Lex gives him the whole like, oh da 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 spiel about I need you to do some work for me, blah 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 thing, and the typical bad guy, bad guy conversation about this bad guy won't do the work, but he'll hire somebody else to do it for him, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
So.
Whoa, what happened?
But I spent all this time to get this frame and everything together for this damn hypercube, and I want to get it done. But at the same time, I just like the i3 style frames better. You know what I mean? Like the bed slingers, as everybody calls them. I just like that style better. I think But again, once I get the hypercube put together and I get it up and working, I'm sure I'll quit, nitpicking about it and actually enjoy it. It's just a matter of getting everything done. So.
Yeah, totally. I just calculated the folder on my 3D printing folder. All
Yeah.
it is STLs and
Yeah.
some like G code files, but barely any. And
Uh-huh.
8 gigs. I'm like, what the
Eight,
fuck am I doing?
8 gigs. Hold on a second here. Let me take a look. I've got
What am I doing with myself?
I can either look at the zip files because I keep the zips for everything I download, but I've got my 3D printed. I'm not going to look at the zip files, and then I'll just look at my G code files too. So I'll have my folders and files, or my files in the G codes. Let's see what I end up with. Ooh, damn! I got you beat.
Yeah, I bet.
13.4.
It's like, why though? Really? Like, really?
It's like, yeah, why do we keep so much crap? It's like we print like one or two of something, and then why do we keep the file? It's not like we can't go to the internet and download it again.
Right?
So it's like, why store that shit? But I know my problem is I'm just, when it comes to certain things, I'm a pack rat. When it comes to other stuff, I can let it go. And for some reason, like STL files is one of those things I pack rat or I hoard. I'm like, I just got to keep this because you never know. The guy who designed it might take it down one day. And I know that I did just download. It's actually kind of funny to say this because I just downloaded all of Wexter's files because I signed up for his Patreon. So I just downloaded all of Wexter's files, and I think Wexter's files were. Let me take a look here. Just how big Wexter's folder alone is. And I know I got to go get the other one too because I just downloaded or I just signed up for what's his face's Patreon too. Those are your Wexter files. Wait a minute, that's not the one I want. I want the Wexter Holy Moly one.
I'm just putting everything onto a memory card.
Yeah, the Wexter Holy Moly file is 4.48 gigs. It's almost 4.5 gigs. You got busts, masks, minis, and miscellaneous. Let's look at the masks. We got Bane, the Fox mask, Lion mask, and the Scorpion mask, which, oh, that's right. Now I got the Scorpion. The Scorpion mask folder is empty. There's no fucking Scorpion mask in there. What the hell? All I've got is the Sub-Zero, and I already have the Sub-Zero. It's right here. I already printed that one. I want the Scorpion mask, damn it. It should be in the Holy Moly group. The Lion mask is in there. I'm going to have to go check and see if I can get it again because it may just be that it didn't download, The Guy Fox mask is there. Let's look at Bane. Yep, all the Bane stuff is in there. So the Bane mask could be kind of cool. Print that and then put an N95 mask inside of it.
That's a lot of parts, eh?
Yeah. It's not terrible. But let's see here. Busts. There's a whole bunch of busts he's got in here, man. Holy hell. Like Tony Stark, Clown, Spawn, Shazam, Robin Final, New Spawn, Lion, Kylo Ren, Jokers, the Joker from Batman, or the Joker Batman from Patreon. Let's take a look at that one. Hellboy's in there. Hellboy with tentacles. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff in here, man. Holy hell.
Nice.
But yeah, so there's
battle droid next, I think. A 6-foot tall battle droid. An actual battle.
Nice.
Well,
that'll be sweet.
Roger. That guy.
Roger. Yeah, Roger.
He wouldn't take much, and he's just a skinny little robot, and all the parts for him are articulated, so like you can move him around and stuff. So it'd be perfect.
Yeah. Let's see what you got. You got 3 people watching, man. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, right. I can't force anybody.
But no, we can force anybody, man. Don't say that. We can force people.
Yeah, just there. What is Dan talking about? Someone's Patreon. Yes.
Yes, I was talking about Patreons. Who wants to know about what?
What's a K2SO? I don't know.
Make it K2SO. What the hell's a K2SO? We're confused. You really gotta fill me in here, man. You gotta quit talking in like cool teen kid mode. And
oh, I know what it is.
Oh, what's up?
It is this thing.
Amanda, again, I gave my people 2 places to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I gave my people 2 places to go, and some of them came here, and some of them went to the other guy. I'm streaming on this one, and I've got the other guy stream up in the background, so it's over there. I can peek over and see what he's doing.
Yes.
Google it, Dan. I didn't have to because Marcel just did. So neener, neener, neener.
Yeah, that'd be badass. That'd be a lot.
Hey, Venice, what's up?
Probably bigger than my R2D2.
Yeah, probably.
Might as well just build a stormtrooper at that point. Stormtrooper would be smaller. That thing's huge.
Yeah.
Probably tall in real life.
All right. Yeah. So tomorrow, yeah, we're gonna play Doctor on the printer back there and try and get it to quit arguing. Probably also do a refresh on the firmware too, because thankfully that one is TH3D. It's got the TH3D board in it, so I can just go use the. I can just go use his web config tool. Just put on there. I got a BL Touch on it and put my offset in, and then just let it go, and it'll create the firmware for me. And then once I get it, I just install it, and I'm done.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go through and probably tear it down and clean up all the parts, spray them down with a rubbing alcohol, and give them a wipe down with a microfiber, get all the dust and nasty crap that builds up on them. As for the wheels, I've got a bunch of V-slot wheels. I'll probably take those and clean them up a little bit, make sure they're rolling smooth. If they are, I'll keep them running. If not, and they're getting kind of gritty, I'll take them out and swap in some new ones.
True.
Because the blue one behind me, the one that's right here, this one, is actually the one I got going on 2 years ago now. So it's 2 years out and needs a good heavy maintenance. So we'll tear it down and, replace out some parts. And then the one that's currently printing that so far hasn't failed on me, or at least I can't see that it has. Let me take a look here. Yeah, it froze on the thing. It never fails. I'm out here in the crappy internet. So far, it looks good. I'm going to go sneak over to take a peek. All right. Yeah, they look like they're printing okay. I'm printing 2020 extrusion corner brackets.
Oh, cool.
Figure print those up. I should probably print some 2040 extrusion brackets too, because all of what I got over there is 2040 extrusion, and a couple of them, the way if I put them together the way I want, they're going to be the 40 sides will be touching. So I only want them to be 2020 by 40 long, so I can get both. I know they can also just put two of them together and call it good, but uh-oh. Did I hear a boop?
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh, I thought there was somebody popping in. I was going to say, oh, somebody's popping in. I got my big plastic tote of miscellaneous parts that I'm going to have to look through tomorrow. I might as well just get it out and look through it tonight, right? Box of stuff. And here we go. Okay, so look at this. It's the bottom of an artillery sidewinder.
Ooh, wait, I want to see.
Yeah. I got to take the one motor out of it here because I'm going to need that for the other printer. And then also going to need, oh, look at you with your second camera. And your Ender Max that doesn't exist in the wild yet, but you have one. Thank you, Henry Lynn.
Thanks, Henry.
All right. Wheels, bearings, and other miscellaneous stuff. Ooh, I do have some spacers in there. Nice. Another BL Touch. I could swap out my BL Touch for another one.
Oh no, it's flipped it over.
Here's my board for the Hypercube. It's the Big Tree Tech 1.3 because that's what Chris Riley sent me. So thank you again, Chris Riley, for that. He sent me that and a bunch of 2208s because he's like, I don't have any 2209s, but I got 2208s, man, I can send you. I said, sweet deal. Works for me. So he sent me some board and some 2208s. Let's see if I remember right. In this little box should be that hot end that I spoke of. And yes, it is. The only issue is it actually is wired into like the aircraft connector that I don't need, so I can take that out of there, take that nozzle off, cut the Kapton tape away, and then I have another hot end. Nice. So that works because I need the heat block more than anything. But since I've got a whole hot end here, and all I got to do is undo 2 screws, undo 2 more screws, swap it, and go. Leave that out for tomorrow as well. We can put that on the other ender if I've got time.
Cool.
Yeah, because like I was saying, the one that's currently printing, the nozzle went in and I went to tighten it, and for some reason, it didn't want to find tight. It just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. So it's just not good.
So the Ender 3 is only like what, 340 by 340 or something like that?
The Ender 3 is 235 by 250.
And my Ender Max is 300 by 300 by 340.
Yeah, it's the Ender 3 Max. It's the same thing. It's the same printer but with longer extrusions, so it's got a bigger build surface.
Yeah.
And if anybody is interested, let me know. I may have for sale a Duet 2 with Ethernet, because I don't know that I'll ever get around to building my wife's Delta. And everybody's like, oh, you should really run, a Duet on that. And the Duet is here. It came with everything when I got it. I just don't know that, I don't know that I would ever necessarily use it. I can't say I won't because I haven't built it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love the fact, though, that there's like header pins on here. You got a ground and a 3.3 volt. You've got E2 stop, E2 step. Like, it's a full-blown 40-pin header. And then you still have all of your motors, all of your thermistors and end stops. But yet, some of that additional stuff can be done through the 40-pin header. Or, sorry, 50-pin. I said 40. It's a 50-pin header. My bad.
We'll allow it this time.
Yeah. But that's just crazy that you can use a ribbon cable. Oh, I know what the ribbon cable is actually for. It's for joining board, the expansion board, because Duet's got that expansion board too to add additional stepper drivers and stuff.
Right.
That's what it's for.
That's cool.
And this has the Trinamic 2660s. Is that what those are? I got bad eyes. It looks like they're 2660s. So, and again, like I said, it currently has the Ethernet. See, it's got the Ethernet port on it.
Yeah.
I can take that off, though, and add the Wi-Fi if I wanted to. It's just a matter of disconnecting it, swapping it, and you change your interface. That's all.
Yeah.
But I played around with this a little bit, and I got the do board down there too. So I played around with that too for a little bit, but I just
Nice.
never actually got serious with it. You know, like it's not something I wanted to learn yet. I say yet. Um,
Yeah.
some Gates belt, big
Mhm.
roll of Gates belt, which I'll need for the hypercube.
Nice.
Here's a duet box. What's in this one? This one has no duet in it. Actually, it has a MKS Gen L version one or version 1. So there's an MKS board in the duet box.
Of course.
Oops. The other one's got the smart effector in it for the Delta.
This friggin' lag. Hey, Ryan Thorpe.
Ryan Thorpe, what is going on, man?
81%. So 1 day and 4 hours and 22 minutes.
Nice. I had to stretch. Sorry, I'm a big guy anymore in the gut area, so when I lean over,
That's okay.
it's hard to do. Here's 2 Creality boards out of Enders. I have the version 113 and a version 114 because obviously, again, the old printer came with the 113 and the newer one came with the 114. So
Which one's the silent one? One up?
neither one of those. It's the 115, and it was the 115 was their silent board that they did for a little while there, and now they changed to the 4 dot somethings. Here's another MKS Gen L version 1 with 49. I think they're 4988s. I believe they're 4988s. I don't believe they're 2208s. Oh, you got me on big now, so people can see all the random crap. Like, dude, like I don't care. I'm just saying, like I got a ton of stuff here. Like, here's a CR10 board. It's the Creality version 2.2. This is the one that would go in a CR10.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
got that too. Because I believe this was out of Sergio's 4.2, or is 4.2 his? Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. You get it. CR10. There we go.
You should try and build a robot with it.
Yeah, I could. I got enough of these damn boards. I could do something with them.
Do something.
Yep. What we got here? Here's a carriage for a Hermes. It says Hermes electric 12 volt, but I know that's not what that is. This is a carriage. This looks like it's for the CR10, not for the Ender, because it's on the opposite side. So,
Sure. Yeah. Dave Ennis said it's working on the second leg for this build that I have right here beside me. I gotta finish painting everything, but yeah, so I'm working on another droid right now.
nice. Looking good, sir.
Thank you. A couple more parts to go after that, and then I'm gonna install the electronics, and then it should be good to go.
Nice.
It'll literally be the fastest droid I've ever printed and put together. But
Well,
each
that's all.
print takes like 2 days, so
Yeah.
they're almost bed size. I see Tim is really getting his eye right into that printer.
Oh, yeah. I've got him up running there, and you and I are talking. I'm going through all my stuff. Here's the parts for a Hypercube Evo.
Ooh.
Good old Hypercube Evolution. I printed all the parts for that. So if I ever actually build the Evolution, I've got the parts for it. Just got to get the frame. Oh, hell. I keep forgetting this thing's in here. My 110 to
Night, Neil. Take care, buddy.
5 USBs. Night, Neil. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. I know it gets kind of boring watching guys go through their boxes of goodies.
Sometimes. You doing a giveaway of those box of goodies or what? Stuff
At
people
some
don't
point,
want.
I'm probably going to go through this and put together like a grab box, just like a mystery grab box of all the random shit I got in here.
Yeah, totally. Eh?
I'll just kind of go through all the parts that I don't necessarily need and be like, here's the mystery grab box. How much you willing to pay for it?
Yeah, right.
You know, I might do it as a giveaway. I might do it as it's just a 3D printer mystery box. And then the more people give, the more crap I'll keep throwing in the box until it gets to the point where the box is packed. Because I'll just take one of those large prepaid shipping boxes I have and just keep throwing shit in it, Like,
Yeah, totally.
here's the other 3D printed speaker that I made. And it's me pushing on the tone. I'm missing the back for this one, so I'll have to find it. But there's all my cords and stuff again. So we'll set that out here. So I got both of those. I really should solder them together and see if people notice a difference in the quality of the sound between the two. There we go. Found it. The other back cover. But here's something I do have in here that I got from TH3D Studios that's still brand new. Has not been installed yet. Son of a bitch. And then I go drop in my itty bitty little screwdriver that it comes with. It's not a huge issue for me because I've got an iFixit kit. So
Build a C3PO. Yeah, I thought about that too. That's huge, man.
C3PO stands what, 7 foot tall?
Yeah, like those robots are big suckers. The only reason I'm
Yeah.
gonna play Battle Droid is because it's super skinny and articulated and stuff. Where like C3PO is like pretty much a costume.
Yeah. Here's some zip ties. There's that little bag of whatever the hell.
I really want to do a pit droid, but nobody has a good design for the pit droid. So
No. But here you go. One TH3D Easy ABL. Brand spanking new. Got it from something. I forget how I ended up with it, but I remember how I ended up with it.
oh man, the hours.
Yeah, Amanda. It takes forever to print awesome. Awesome doesn't just happen. Awesome takes work.
That thing is not even close to being 3/4 the way done yet. You can still see the infill.
Yeah. Anybody have an artillery sidewinder? Like, no joke. If anybody has an artillery sidewinder, let me know. The X1?
We were looking at
Because
the channel, but
there are a bunch of boards here for the sidewinder, and I really don't need them. You shut the fuck up, Amanda. You bully, picking on me all the time. Hurt my feels. You hit me right in the dingly. Got a couple of thermistors in here. I think these are only 12 volts, if I remember right. Not the 24s. I believe those are the 12s. But I've got a bunch of Sidewinder parts because I tore that Sidewinder apart to use it for the Hypercube. So, like I said, I have parts for a Sidewinder. If anybody needs them, let me know because I'll send them to you. Get them the hell out of my house and away from me so my wife doesn't yell at me. Oh, look. There's 2 more parts there. And realistically, I should, because I have these, I should take my 3D printed parts that I have off the Hypercube and, for instance, use these, Marcel, because these are all aluminum and they're brackets to hold the motors. So I could use these for the Z. You know what I mean? Like, because it's got 4 screws that hold them into the 2040, 2020, whatever. And it's, I mean, they're aluminum. So I should really probably take those plastic parts I printed off and put these on, just see how they do with these. And if they don't work as well, put the The printed part's back on. And the even crazier part is here's the corner brackets for mounting the motors if I was to mount them in a different way. So depending on how I mounted them,
Why wouldn't you put it that way? I think I missed something.
put what on?
I don't know. Brian's saying, why the hell would you do that, Dan?
Oh, put the metal parts on? Is that what you're wondering about, Ryan? Why would I use the metal parts instead of the printed parts? I just want to make sure we're on the same page before I continue the conversation because I'd hate to not be on the same page.
Yeah, right. You're more than welcome to come and hang out if you want, bud.
Yeah, come on in and hang out, people.
I know Ed
Now
Jeff is on his way in right now. He was just confused on what channel I was streaming on. He's like, "How come I?"
Yeah, you caught me on a technicality there, bud. I didn't remember the off-axis one because you haven't been on this one in a while that I can recall. So
I have a whole 12 people on this one right now, but I think now we need a little bit more.
I'm
But yeah,
loading
all my stuff's gonna be in, and my other one's gonna be more for games and stuff, and kind of more acting and stuff like that. I'm gonna be posting a lot more of my content of voiceovers and all my acting on it. So
more parts.
18 subs now. Woohoo!
Oh, why put stronger parts on? I know, right? Why make sense? Hey, look at this. Here's my glass bed for my Creality, my Enders. It's got that weird build tack surface on one side and then just the regular glass surface on the other.
Yeah.
I took glass off. I went to spring steel, and I don't want to go back to glass. What's up, Tim? Been a minute.
What's up, Dan? What's up, Marcel?
Yeah.
Another beautiful day, my man. Woke up, my feet hit the floor. Couldn't bitch too much. Even if I did, nobody'd care.
Yep, another day above the dirt line is a good one.
Yep, that is what I've been told.
Yep.
Nice.
Where's all the usual suspects?
I was just talking about that a little bit ago. I think Sean, he says he's at work tonight, Edge FPV, so he's just going to watch. He might jump in and out of the stream. Amanda is hanging out with the husband and her
Why is she doing that? She going to hang out with us.
She don't know no better. She don't know no better.
What's up, Sean? How you doing, Sean? Here you go, Sean. This is for you. Yeah, buddy.
I didn't even have to look up to know what you were doing there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just hey.
What's up, Dave? How are you? Dave Ennis. Very good to see you.
Hey, Tennis. How are you now?
Oh, man. What a long day.
Agreed. I spent my day pissing off kids at a school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm an IT director. I'm the IT director at this school. So the kids have been doing dumb stuff for quite a while. And by dumb stuff, I mean dumb shit for quite a while. And I finally got fed up with it because I had a parent tell me that their precious little angel would never lie to them. And I'm like, I've got the Google audit report. I've got all of the data that shows that your precious little angel is lying to you. But since you believe that your precious little angel would never lie to you, okay. And then it happened a second time today. And I was like, all right, fine. Since the parents want to say their kids aren't doing this, guess what? I'm done. And I went and disabled their ability to use Google Meets. Like to create a Google Meet, they can only join Google Meets. So they can't be
Right.
creating Google Meets and hanging out when the teachers aren't around. They can only go into the rooms that the teachers create or the links that have been shared for them. So
Yeah. So that's what they were making their own.
got them, little bastards. You want to get me? You want to tell your parents a bunch of lies and try and say some shit or start some shit? Guess what? Got you. Don't mess with the guy who provides you the ability to be stupid. Because when you mess with the guy who provides you that ability, he takes away your ability to be stupid.
That's right.
Yeah, here's the motor kit that I was talking about earlier, Marcel. There's one with a rod on it already. It was a kit, and it says right on here stepper motors, and it says the thing is it says where it came from is where was that? I'm gonna look for it because it said on here somewhere that it was for. There we go. Zerabu R&D, Dr. Wolfgang. So this was sent from Germany. This box with these motors, and it came from Germany to the individual that I got them from. And as you can see, again, the dual motor or the dual Z lead screws. So,
nice.
and then it has the XY and extruder motor in here as well. So I've got all the parts to build a Zerbo, Caribou, Bear, whatever you want to call it. I got like the motors for it. Now it's just a matter of looking at some of that extrusion and making sure that however I mount this, these don't necessarily stick way up over the top. And if they do, then I got to get that cutter, cut them down, and then just kind of, smooth off the top there, kind of cut the edge back. But so.
Oh, that's all right, man.
Either that or I'll see if I can find a little bit longer extrusion so that I can make them at least that tall, Then it's just a matter of getting the rods for everything and putting it all together. So I might have that printer built before I get the damn hypercube done and piss everybody off because I'll start a new project. Everybody's been yelling at me. They're like, get that hypercube done. Quit fucking around. I'm like, okay. And then it just sits there. It's just right there on the table.
Yeah, so Ryan says, Dan, you build it, you better live stream.
I will. Ryan, you know me. I like to show off everything I'm doing, so I will. Here's something I should have been thinking about, man, for those people that were part of my giveaway. The ones that I got to make sure I use the right ones. A lot of these have the wrong Twitter name on the back of them. As a matter of fact,
I missed your giveaway. I was at work.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. I'm glad it's over. I don't ever want to do that shit again. I got to quit being stupid. That giveaway was like crazy. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm happy people won a bunch of free shit. You know what I mean? But it was just, it kicked my ass.
Then you have to make a spreadsheet, and then you
Yeah, I had to have a spreadsheet with everybody's information on it. Then I had to keep following up with them. And Devin's telling me that the one guy that won the prize that she gave away, he never contacted her. I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm just going to about ready to tell her just to send it to me. And then when he contacts me saying he didn't get it, I'll be like, I got your address. Give me your, give me your whatever, and I'll send it off to you.
Yeah.
But so here's an interesting one.
I think I'm buying this model when I get paid.
Nice.
Full on speeder bike with Yoda.
Does it come with the rock and everything included?
The stand for it? Yeah, that's the rock stand. The platform.
Man, that looks tight.
If I clean these pieces of extrusion up, I could use these for the upright. For my Z. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could.
I've got all kinds of, like I said, I started taking apart printers and stuff, like a Sidewinder. So I got parts for Sidewinder, and I'm trying to find anybody local that wants or needs Sidewinder parts. Problem is, and by local, I just mean like U.S. side, because Tim, to get
Yeah.
stuff to you is expensive as hell, man. So like, if you had a
Hell yeah.
Sidewinder, I'd say you pay the shipping and I'll send it to you however you want.
Yeah, that shipping is the kick-ass
Yeah,
part
it'll
about.
take you to the cleaners, man.
Yeah,
They ain't screwing around no more with shipping costs. Jeesh.
they're
What the
price
hell?
gouging. They're killing everything.
Yep.
Fucking killing.
There's another small piece.
I can get an Ender 3 V2 for $400.
Whew.
Fuck me, Jesus.
Yep.
I've been trying to look around for the cheapest shit, but nothing's cheap over here in Australia. I tell you that fucking.
Nope. Disadvantage of living on an island.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a big island, but still, the disadvantage of living on an island where you guys import more than you export.
That's right.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys pull in more than you send out because there's not a lot of business in Australia. Like, I'm not saying there's no business. I'm just saying there's not a lot of. There's not a lot of. Yeah, there's not a lot of businesses doing exports out of Australia. That would help you guys out immensely if you had more going out, because the more you got going out, the more deals you can get, from other countries.
But remember, we're under the crown.
Oh yeah. That does give you a bit of an extra shafting.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like, hey, here's the shaft, and then, oh yeah, by the way, Her Royal Highnesses, here's a bigger shaft.
Yeah, Royal Highness takes 40%, and we get the rest.
Yeah. Well, that's about how the states are becoming, anyway.
Yeah.
But that's talk I hate having, so I just won't talk about it no more.
Word. So much cool stuff in 3D print, and like you can 3D print even a lathe. Frig.
You can print a lathe. Okay.
Or a lathe, yeah. All you need is a drill motor or a stepper motor type of thing, and
a little. Yeah. I was gonna say, I bet you couldn't 3D print a lathe that I used in school.
No, definitely not. But this is a little tiny lathe.
That's pretty cool though. You can still do stool chairs and shit like that with it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. There we go. I've got so many damn brackets now. Can't complain I'm out of brackets.
Damn.
Agreed.
That Ender 3V2 looks good, man.
It's not bad, man. I mean, the Ender 3 by itself, I got the Pro. I got two Pros sitting here, so they're just a model behind what the 3 is with the better display.
Yep. What I want is a place in Australia that actually makes 3D printers,
Yeah.
So I can go in there and just buy them. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah.
Wholesale would be even better.
Yeah, buddy. Here's something cool. I got a Bondtech with a LDO pancake motor on the back of it here. That the pancake motor came from Mama. He sent it to me a while back. Forgot that he had sent it to me. Was looking for it. And he goes, "Wait, Dan, didn't I send that to you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, okay. Well, never mind then." I was like, "I can send it back to you, man, if you need it." He goes, No, you keep it. It's okay. So, Brian Thorpe. Let's see. What did you say? That was fun shit. You won $50. Yeah. If having a good thing, still reality. Yep.
Yeah.
Still is reality.
It's still crazy to me that these Bondtechs are 3D printed. I forget what material they use for them, but looks good, man. They do good work.
That plane is 3D printed, yes.
Damn.
And it's got a huge LED light in it. The glowing
nice.
It's really
How many pieces is it?
I think it was only 6 pieces, but he has a big printer.
Yeah.
Okay. That back there. This hot end I'm keeping out. That stuff can go there. Put that right there for now. All right.
Man, that's a nice fucking plane. Jeez.
Yeah. Stay put. I think I'm going to torture somebody and give away a used, beat up printer. Monoprice Mini Delta. Do it as a giveaway.
Good idea.
Version 3. This one's a version 3, not the 3.1.
So I see you're making your office like home there, Dan. It's looking good.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, I had to get the hell out the house. Love the wife, love the kids. Need to get the hell out the house. It was just
Everybody,
getting
every
so
man
crazy.
needs a
Yeah. Then my wife
Every
went
man.
and scared the shit out of me. So of course that didn't help for a while there, but she's better now and getting better and continuing to. So that's all that matters.
Yep.
Yep.
Mad
Very
as hell
good.
at her though. I love her, but she scared the hell out of me to the point I got mad at her, not in a bad way, but now I'm tougher on her and she gets pissy with me all the time. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I don't want you to die on me. You try dying on me. We can't have that.
Exactly.
So
Word, man. The best.
Yeah. Again, anybody who's hanging out in chat, if you have have or know someone who has a Sidewinder X1, hit me up, Dan at db3dmedia.com. Send me an email and with an address, and then I'll put together all of the miscellaneous parts I have for the Hypercube X1, and I'll put them in a box, and then I'll tell you what shipping is, and you can just cover the shipping, and it's yours. You want to throw in extra, you want to throw anything extra, feel free to do so, but all the X1 parts will get out of here, like all these damn ribbon cables. I got all these ribbon cables for the X1 that I don't need. What's this? I don't even know what the hell this is.
So we all know now, Dan, that you're a hoarder.
No, it would have boiled down to was I bought the X1 because my whole thought was, well, originally I was buying the Anycubic Castle Linear Delta that is sitting, you can't see it. It's behind some crap behind me here on the shelf. But I bought that, and when I went to buy that, it was Chris Warkaki. He was like, hey, man, he goes, got a Sidewinder sitting here, too. It's like, I'll sell you the whole bundle, $300. I was like,
shit.
Sold. And he gave me basically this plastic part here with a bunch of wheels and the ribbon cables and some other stuff, and all the connectors for the duet board and all that. So I'm keeping this obviously, but like all the miscellaneous crap for the Sidewinder that I don't need, I'm just gonna throw in a box. And then somebody says, yeah, I need Sidewinder parts. I'll be like, well, it may not all be what you need, but here's parts that work for the Sidewinder. Here you go.
That's right.
Like, I mean, hell, not that I need it, not that I'm going to get rid of it, but here's a filament sensor that came off the Sidewinder X1, and that's just a regular old filament runout sensor. I can use this on any board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So might as well keep that for something. Maybe I'll put it on the Hypercube over here when I build that. It'd be nice to have a filament runout sensor on that big bastard. So if I'm starting a big print, I got something to stop it. Something to stop it so I don't waste however much of a print,
You always need extras when you have a 3D printer, I reckon. Extras of everything.
Yeah, that's why if anybody's got an X1, I got parts for it. Just because I got to get them the hell out of here. I'm tired of looking at them.
How many workable printers do you have, Dan?
Just the 2 Ender 3s right now.
Okay.
I got the 2 Ender 3s. There's a Prusa Mini on its way from Loyal. Loyal bought that for me from the giveaway because he's like, how can you give one away if you don't own one yourself? And I'm like, I understand. He goes, and then he went and said, check your Twitter. I go look at my Twitter, and there was a receipt from Prusa with my name on it.
Holy shit. Nice one. Good one.
Yeah, he's sending me a Prusa Mini. I should have it in about 2 weeks.
What are those
Loyal,
things run in American price?
huh?
What do those run in
The
American price? 300.
the American price on those is 350, 399.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like 350, 399. He's sending both beds, if I remember right. I think I gotta go double check the thing. I think it's coming with both beds and the filament runout sensor. Let me look.
Ryan said $3.99 now.
Yeah, it's 399. Black and orange, spring steel, both sheets, smooth and textured.
Mhm.
Is $30 additional. He paid it was $399 total for when he bought this one, because it was back in October before they messed with pricing. And again, it was $30 additional for the 2 sheets, so I'm getting both sheets, and he also threw in the filament runout sensor. So it'll have the filament runout sensor and the 2 bed sheets. That's an additional $50, which makes it $399. So
See,
with
that's
$399,
why I like this community. That's why I
yeah,
like this community.
yeah, because again, I mean, like, I want to give away parts for a fucking Sidewinder, because I don't have a Sidewinder and they're not doing me any good. All I'm asking is just cover the shipping cost to get it to wherever you want them. That's all I'm saying. I don't want any extra money. If you kick me in a few bucks, great, thanks. But
That's right.
oh yeah, Amanda finally shows up. Oh,
Hi, Amanda.
hold on a second,
Why
guys. I gotta
aren't
mute
you up
my mic.
here on the panel, girl? What's up with you? What's up, dog? What's up? No, just kidding. Amanda, you would like this cooler. You would like that cooler. I think you would. Dear Santa, I'm drinking the best I can. I love it. It's awesome. Oh, you're hanging with your hubby. Tell your hubby I said hi. Oh,
Hanging with the hubby.
Sean asked Dan, what boards you got in those enders? Oh, he's on the phone right now, Sean. He'll be back in a sec. Hello, Mr. I can't pronounce her last name. Mackius? Mackius. Good to meet you, Mr. Amanda. There you go.
Mr. Amanda.
That's better. Mr. Amanda. You should get your hubby up here on game night one day. Oh, man.
Okay, sorry about that, Edge. In one of the enders, there is a Big Tree Tech. It's the 1.2. The other one has the TH3D Easy Board in it right now. But I have two of the Easy Board lights, the 1.2 version 1.2 Easy Board lights, not Easy Boards, Big Tree Techs, because I had a Big Tree Tech board in both. And then Jesse Foreman from the community sent me the TH3D board, because he's like, I don't have an ender, so I have no use for it. And I said, oh, okay. He goes, so I'll send it to you. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I was like,
damn, good on it.
you want to, man? I mean, it's a $120 board if you go buy it from TH3D. If you want to send it to me, sure. I mean, I owe you anything? He goes, no, man. He goes, no, man, it ain't doing me any good. It's just sitting here. I don't own an ender, so it's doing me no good, you know?
Yeah, what the hell?
Did I get the color change mini parts printed yet? No, I have not, Ryan Thorpe. I am going to get the mini, get it up and running, and play around with it. And then once I have it up and functioning and I know it prints good, then I'll throw the PETG on there and print the parts. And I may actually end up ordering a roll of Prusament and like in the color that I want, and just print them in actual Prusament, because it feels kind of sacrilege to print the parts in non-Prusa material to put on the Prusa printer. It feels weird to me after I started thinking about it. Like, and the Green Gate stuff is a bit giving in compared to some of the other PETGs that I've played around with. The Green Gate stuff is has a little more give than some other PETGs that I've played around with. So I figure I will just order some Prusament at some point down the road in the color that I want. Yeah, the atomic carbon fiber ABS. I didn't think about the ABS. I've been using their PETG, but the thing about carbon fiber that gets me is carbon fiber makes the parts brittle. You wouldn't think it would, but it does. It actually makes the parts more brittle. Like I've noticed my atomic carbon fiber stuff. Like, let me find a part. I know I just saw one, and I'm not going to use it. So let me see if I can find it down here again. And if I can, we'll see if I'm right. Because it just seems like the parts are more brittle. That's all.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. There we go. Okay. There it is. So, let's see if I'm right. I guess not. I was expecting it to snap by now. But they do have some good flex to them. Of course, this is also a real thin part with a lot of venting in it. So, but yeah, it just folds right in half. So that's not so bad. But this is also the dark cherry red, which I think that might actually make a pretty cool print with this, the CF carbon fiber PETG in dark cherry. Because like, here's the controller box I printed in that stuff for the, this is actually, funny enough, this is actually the box that RC CNC, who hangs out in a lot of our chats, or Barry Danks as he's known. This is the box that he designed for the bear, for the Prusa bear. That's the one that he created for it, or designed for it.
Nice.
And I'm like, I can make that work on my, it's like, I can make that work on the Hypercube. It's just a control box. So
totally.
So now I'm going to go ahead and mount this thing up somewhere on the Hypercube when I get it going, whether it be down, under, on top, or some which way, you know.
Yeah, totally. Wherever you want, really.
Yeah, this stuff prints like butter, brand new out of the package, man. Like if you get a chance to get some of this stuff, Marcel, if you have parts you want to print, like open it up and start printing. Make sure whatever you want to print on a carbon fiber, just get the list of the parts ready to go. And when this shit shows up, just start printing and don't stop till you get through the end of the roll. Because once you stop and take it out, if you don't stick it in something to dehydrate it and then shove it in a bag and seal it right away, it likes moisture, man. It's hard to believe that the PETG would soak up that much moisture, but I do think that carbon fiber helps add to that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Your Voron is printed in the atomic carbon fiber ABS. Doesn't seem to be brittle. No, but that's the thing, right? Like I said, I was going based off of what I heard, and I was just, like you said, you just saw me bend it, and it bent in half. So I would have to say whoever said that I heard that from might be a little inaccurate.
Yeah.
So
it's all about your print settings too, anyway.
Oh yeah. Ryan Thorpe, 2027. Dan's still working on his Hypercube. Very well could be. You never know. It very well could happen, man. I think these are smaller wheels. Dan is a robot. Yes.
I know 2027. I'll still be working on R2D2.
Or not. Thanks. Oops. Spacer is... There we go.
You print anything, Tim?
No. I do have something to print, but I got to hook it up though. I was going to print it today, but I just couldn't be effed.
You didn't print a marble maze and finally finish it?
That would be great. Great to finally finish that. I got the innards. But
it takes forever, that piece.
Itself, yeah.
I kind of want to make my own marble maze, but that would be a big project.
Yes. But it'd be a cool project.
Yeah.
That would be.
My wife was calling me. That's what that was about. She was calling me to tell me that my son is going to McDonald's to pick up some shakes for the girls or whatever the hell, McFlurries or something. And I was like, "You want anything?" I was like, "Yeah, triple cheeseburger. What do you get?" And she goes, "Nothing." I was like, "Shit, I shouldn't have said triple cheeseburger." I was like, damn it, because like Tim, I don't know if you heard, my wife had some medical problems.
Yeah.
Some bad medical problems, and come to find out that a large majority of it, they're believing anyway, until we get the endoscope done, they believe it was a bleeding ulcer that was the culprit. If the bleeding ulcer is the case, then she needs to watch what she's eating. You know what I mean? And she's been eating certain foods, but she's been also getting like some pains in her stomach and whatnot if she eats certain foods. So, like McDonald's, as much as it's a soft food and she can eat it, is also a greasy seasoned food that can also upset her stomach. Because I told her, I'm like, you got to cut back on ketchup and mustard because those are acidic. You can't have those; they're acidic.
Yes. And it's hard to get vegetables into her life.
Oh, it's just like small steps. Small steps.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I don't want to be dead tomorrow. Okay, like trying to save her life ends mine. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be killed in your sleep. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Amanda, I let her eat food. It's food won't let her eat it right now, and life is short, yeah, but I have to go first, Amanda. I don't know if you were paying attention, but I was a fucking wreck without her. When she wound up in that hospital, I was not in a good place. So, but yeah. So anyway, I told her.
You know what you do? You just get a dietitian to come over to the house. Let the dietitian talk to her. Because
I don't want to have to call the corner to pull a dead dietitian.
Dead dietitian.
I know my wife, man. I love my wife. I know my wife, man. My wife is she's an amazing woman, but she's also evil.
She's the pit bull. That's what she is. That's what he said.
She's amazing, but she's evil. So
that's why you get along so well.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm the opposite. So
I think I saw your wife.
I need the yin to the yang.
Evil Dan.
I think I saw your wife on one of your lives. She looks like she's like 25 years old, man.
I'll tell her you said that. She'll be happy.
And she looks young as hell, man.
Yeah, she's 36. So.
She's keeping her age. She looks very good for her age.
Oh yeah, she does. I don't complain one bit. Do not complain one bit, man.
That's a good thing to say right there, bro.
hey, she's okay. Like Tim, quick backstory. I've been married 2 other times. I got 2 divorces under my belt. If there's one thing I've learned, I'm not going to have a 3rd divorce under my belt.
Yeah, I've been married twice too, brother. So I can relate. There's not going to be a 3rd marriage, but no way.
See, no, I got stupid, man. She did things that no other woman has done and made me feel things I ain't never felt before, and was like, well, damn it, I guess I should marry you before somebody comes along and steals you. And then, so I did that, and then I give her shit now because I said, look, you can't just I get the whole like you were gonna try and leave me, so you're gonna do the one thing that like they say when you get married till death do us part. I know it was your way of trying to get out of it, but no. I was like, no.
That's what my first wife did. She did things that, it's unbelievable. And you don't think that you could ever meet somebody else like that. And I finally met the second, but that was like a joke. So,
yeah, well, the first one we got married because we had, a kid and she was pregnant with the second one. And she's like, I'm not having 2 kids outside of marriage. Okay, fine. Let's get married. We had 2 kids. We got in a big fight. We had a big issue. We separated for a minute. When we separated, turned around, and when we got back together, son number 3 came along.
Oh, shit.
Then I went and visited the doctor and was like, no more of those. And then it didn't work out, and we got divorced. And then I got with number 2. Number 2, I was like, oh, man, she's broken. I can fix her. You can't fix her. That's one thing you can't fix. So with that one came With that one came the daughter. She and I adopted a little girl.
Oh,
So then we got divorced, and I, like in my first divorce, I got the boys, and in this divorce, I got the girl. You know,
nice.
I got my daughter, and she ran around, did her thing, was stupid, and then after she split up, or she and I split up, then I got together with my wife. I was just doing some things, like, you know, a good friend that I'd known for 10 years, you know, 10 plus years. We just talked, and she was going through some shit. I was going through some shit. We just were kind of talking to one another, and the next thing you know, now we're married, and we will never have kids of our own, but we have our kids, you know.
Nice.
So
I mean, that's what it's all about. If you can be friends at the end of the day,
Yeah.
that's all it is, man. That's
yeah,
all it is. I mean,
I
my
still,
first wife, we've been separated. Well, we've been divorced 20 years, I reckon, but we're still friends to this day. I talk to her almost every week.
yeah,
So
I can't do that with my exes. I can't.
my second one, no, I can't. No, she's just she's pure evil, pure evil.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah.
studs are starting to come out of her head right now. They're starting to like form. They're going to grow to about this high, and
She's kind of like
shave them
man,
off.
they come out and,
Yeah.
like Loki. They come out and they go all the way back.
Yeah, exactly. Be like Hellboy revisited.
Yeah, but no, I just nah. I told this one, I'm like, look, I was like, I love you, dear, and this one is till the end because bullets are cheaper than lawyers. I said that. I said that, and then we went shooting, and I realized she's a better shot than I am. Like, I shoot a group. I shoot a group like this, and I'm like, hey, that's not bad. And then she comes along, same spot, shoots a group like that, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I can't even turn sideways. She'll still hit
When you
me.
take her to a range and she can shoot a 30-06 square in the dot.
Mhm.
Leave
Oh yeah,
quick.
no, I don't know that she's necessarily that good. I haven't tried, but when she and I got together, I had an AR, and she had never actually shot one and wanted to, and her parents have some property, so we took the old picnic bench, set it up, set the rounds out, sit down on the bench, shoot across the bench over at the at the burn pit. They got like a big burn pit that my father-in-law's actually built the wall up about 6 foot all the way around. So if you
Nice.
shoot through one berm, you're shooting through all that shit that's going to be burned, and then through the other side of the berm. So no ARs going through all that.
Yep. Good.
Plus the ground behind it is cornfield, and it slopes up away from the property. So
Oh, good.
it's all earth, man. You're shooting into earth no matter what.
Yep.
So, and we were out there, and I sat down and put some cans out, and was like, cans are great, and if you miss them, you feel like shit. I was like, let's get something bigger that we can kind of shoot into and kind of see where we're shooting. And he had an old like a washing machine or a dryer sitting out there, and one of the panels was just laying there. I walk over, I grab the panel, and I'm like, boop, there you go. Yes. Amanda's got a little crush on you. Wow.
Amanda's
like
she's
Amanda is obsessed with you. Look at her go, man. She's kissing your ass up ears tonight.
She's a dog. No, because I said that she can do shoot a 30-06 and get it right in the middle. Leave quick. Go states away. I'm talking like
States might not even be far enough, man. Update that passport. Get the fuck out the country.
That's right, man. You don't know where there's a tower somewhere that you can sit and get your ass.
It's after 11 o'clock. My camera's yelling at me because I'm still in my office.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we're friends. We're good friends. Amanda's a doll. She's cool.
So this is a pit droid. I finally found one.
Oh, shit.
All the parts for it in one file. Problem with that is if one piece fucks up, the whole thing fucks up.
Yeah, that's
Right.
where you want to break that apart, or you better have some faith in your printer.
Right.
Right.
So,
That's right.
Yeah, it's either break that son of a bitch down into some smaller pieces and do like 2 or 3 pieces at a time, or
Yeah.
cross your fingers, pray, and let it run. Which
I'm gonna see how long it takes for one big ass print for it, and just for fucking jokes.
That'll
I was
be
gonna
wild.
say, what kind of luck you've been having with that Ender? Has it been pretty good for you?
Oh man, it's been awesome. Knock on
Well,
wood. Quality.
That being said, first off,
Yeah.
we knock on wood for you there.
Yeah.
And the second thing is then fuck it, let it run, man.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
Run
when
into
that
a
one's when that print's done, fire it up, let it run. If they're all the same color, man, print them all. If they're not, you're going to have different colors. Then obviously break it apart based on color.
Yeah.
right. So hey, at least we know that it'll be worth the buy when it comes out. So.
Mm-hmm. But like any printer I find, they usually all work for a good month or so, and then they start having issues.
Right.
Yep.
I had to get pop out chat. Going too much bandwidth. Fuck.
It's definitely a hobby where you got to learn to maintain and maintenance and upgrade and play with settings and all kinds of stuff than any other.
That's what got me in the beginning, man. I was like, oh my god, but I took 6 hours just messing with it. Now every print I can go through, I know exactly, and y'all helped me with that, so I thank you a lot. But it's like that's the one thing that you got to get used to, the program. And I know I'm going to have the same trivially, going through every program, but it's good.
Yeah, totally. Night, Amanda. See you tomorrow for gaming.
Take care of yourself. Tell your hubby good night. Have a good one.
Good night, Amanda.
And remember, Amanda, spooning is very healthy.
Yes.
Yep.
Spooning leads to forking.
That's right. That's right.
I will set it for 12:30. That way my camera doesn't record again until 12:30, so it's not sitting here bitching at me the whole night because I'm sitting in here. That's only an hour away. I think I'll be probably heading to bed by then.
Yeah.
Are you East Coast, Dan?
Central.
Central. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Center of the shit show. Easy way to remember where I'm at. I'm in the biggest pile of shit in the central states.
Kansas.
No.
No.
Illinois.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get you.
Illinois is like the toilet of the Midwest, just like California is the toilet of the which coast is that? The West Coast? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like California is the toilet of the West Coast. Illinois is the toilet of the of Central America.
I lived in Tennessee for a year. Mm-hmm. I lived in it was by the Ohio and Pennsylvania border. It was a little town called Franklinville. I lived there. That was unreal. That's a country town.
Yeah, Ryan Thorpe, man, I beg to differ with you. I know Iowa's got its issues, but come on, man. Illinois is like, honestly, like they just give you a roll of toilet paper as you cross over the border into the state.
What? They give you toilet paper? I'm going there tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna need this because there's a lot of shit around here. They give you boots. So you don't have to walk in the shit and get your shoes all dirty.
That's like Brian saying Idaho instead of Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Idaho's all right.
Idaho's got all those amazing potatoes.
Yeah, I was going to say that's where Edge is.
Yeah, we do have a Warkaki. Are you saying that like that's a good or a bad thing? I'm just trying to figure that one out. Is that a good or a bad thing that we have a Warkaki here in Illinois?
And Edge and Sean, he goes, hey, no. I knew I'd get him. Oh, Lord. Now, I like Kansas, too. Kansas was fun. North Carolina was fun. I love South Carolina. That's where all my family's at. Yeah. So. I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, all I can say is Florida was fun to visit. Texas, I didn't go far enough into Texas to know, really. I went into Denison, Texas.
Yeah.
So that's just like, hell, that's only like hour over the border. You're barely even into Texas at that point. Arkansas. I had a lot of fun in Arkansas. Of course, I spent a week there in my teens, and we were on a lake living in a cabin. So,
Oh, that would have
you know,
been
there
awesome.
was we had a jet ski and a boat at our disposal for an entire week. So,
That
and the
would be
best part about it was when we went down there. We went down there as like a group of like friends from work. Like when I was 16, I worked at Taco Bell, and all of us got along. Like the managers, the staff, we all got along. And the one like the one manager, her family lives down in Arkansas. They live right on the lake. They've got the boat, the jet ski, and they were right on the lake. And she said something about going down to visit and said, "Do you guys want to come with?" And like a bunch of us were like, "Oh, hell yeah." Next thing we know, there was about 15 or 20 of us that worked at this one store because we're all a bunch of part-time employees, you know, so they've got like a shitload of part-time. I think there's about 15 of us that went down in total. And what ended up happening was we ended up having to they had to schedule for an entire week crews from other stores to come in and work our store because we took the entire basically like night closing shift out of the store for a week. So they were calling other stores to get people in to get the schedule made. They got the schedule made. We all took our vacation. We all went down. Her parents had got us hooked up with a couple of cabins. They brought the boat from their dock on that lake around to the cabin's dock. They brought the jet ski around and parked that over there too. So we had the jet ski and the boat in our slip at the cabins. And basically it was just get up, go down to the lake, you know, hop in the boat and go. So it's like 7 o'clock in the morning and we're a bunch of teenage kids. And it's like, we're getting up at 7 a.m. because we're on vacation. So we're going out, getting in the boat at 7 a.m., man, just kick back in the boat. And the best part was nobody wanted to drive the boat when we got there. So they're like, who wants to drive the boat? My dumb ass was like, I got it. Oh, let's go. We get in. This is like the second or third time I'd ever drove a boat at this point. So I'm like, let's go. Pop it into neutral, fire it up, rev it a few times, scare the shit out of everybody, click it back in, and then just boom. And everybody's like, we just go tearing ass away. Like I backed out of the slip and then I got us out there and we get a little ways away. And like I said, I was like, you know, pop it in neutral, rev it a few times. Then just you pull it back and pop it in and then just boom. And
my parents, when I was in my teens, they left me in Cape May, New Jersey, at a resort for 2 months at a time, every year for about 3 years. So every year at a certain time, summer vacation, 2 months at our camper, and I met so many good people, hey, and we're still friends to this day. But it's so amazing. Well, some of them are passed away, but still, we had a blast. I mean, it was good. Really, really good.
Yeah, it's cool when you can have those experiences and have stuff topics. Like, I look back on that and it's like, that was like the highlight of my 16, 17-year-old, like, that was 16, 17-year-old Dan's like highlight, man, going down and spending a week in Arkansas with no parents, just hanging out on the lake with a bunch of friends, just shooting the shit every day, just, you know, enjoying ourselves.
I had this one girl that I can't say her name. I won't say her name. She's an actor now. But it's funny.
You dated an actress.
About 13 or 14 years old. She came up to me and started, you know, talking, and we're like, okay. And then back then, it was a good thing to put firecrackers inside frogs' mouths and throw them over girls.
Yeah.
So we did that, and there were 3 of them. And they were sitting there on the beach at nighttime, like watching the moon or whatever. We did that all over her. She came over to me. She goes, "Did you just do that?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And she came up and gave me the biggest hug, and it got it all over me. I was like, "Oh, you did that." She goes, "Well, thanks for doing it, but now you got to share it with me." I was like, "Oh my God." And we spent the whole summer together. And then at the end of the summer, I broke up with her. And about 5 to 7 years later, I got a letter, and my mom gave it to me. She goes, "Do you know this girl?" And I was like, "You're kidding me." And she's been in about 12 major movies so far in her lifetime.
Huh.
I couldn't believe it.
Now you got me. Now you got me intrigued. Now I want to start. I know you can't. I know you can't. But you've intrigued me, sir.
Yeah. I actually dated one girl that was in the movie Top Gun. She was working at the Miramar at the time that they filmed it. And she's in the club scene where he says you lost that love and feeling. She
Yeah.
when he went up to the bar to get the drinks, she's the blonde on the right hand side. That's who I dated for about a month. Yeah.
Cool.
I can say her name, Natisha. Her name's Natisha.
It's always nice when you get an ex from your past comes up and says, "I need you to sign this NDA," which means you can't talk about what happened when we were dating back before I was somebody important. It kind of sounds like that's what happened to you one day. You were just sitting there and you're like, "I can't talk about it. NDA, man. Can't talk
I
about
hope
shit."
she never brings my name up whenever she.
Oh, I'm sure there's probably been a time or two where she's like, "I remember this one time when I was dating this asshole who exploded a frog all over me."
That's the one thing I was like, that would probably stick in the mind of her existence. Oh my god! But I bet you they would laugh as hell when she went over to me and hugged me.
Yeah.
Oh, that stunk. I remember that. Oh man. Nah, that was good summers, man. Very good summers. Was it Betty White?
Ryan. Oh, fuck, man.
Do I look that old?
According to Ryan, you are. Hell.
Jesus.
Ryan's being unruly tonight. Look at him.
Ryan's on a roll tonight. You better watch out.
Yeah. You're next, Marcel. He's coming after you.
All right, time for another beer. I'll be right back.
Well, son of a bitch.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna have to heat this hot end up to get this damn tube out of here. Son of a bitch! I just pulled the heater and everything out.
Battle Point is 195 millimeters long. Tall. No, yeah. Tall. 195 millimeters. .75 approximately. It's gotta be bigger than that.
Oh, nice! I finally get to see one of the AVK 3D that 3D print that he's showing right now. That Tim's showing over on his channel.
Yeah.
The lighthouse. Yeah. That's one of the prizes. I was wanting to see those. I wanted to see how nice they looked.
Yeah, I noticed Tim was live. But I didn't go there. Is he still?
Yeah, he's still live. I was
Lighthouse. Yep.
Yeah, that lighthouse he won during my giveaway. It was AVK 3D.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they gave those away. There's 5 of them. Oh, nice.
Tell him I want that spool holder that he has on his desk.
You can, if I remember right, you can just go print those. They're actually freebies. But yeah,
they're about 4 parts. No,
yeah, it's. Oh, actually, that one might not be because that one looks like there's something underneath it on the front there.
Yeah.
It looks like there might be something else there where to slide apart. Because I know there's the ones. It's just a simple. I forget what the hell they call it. It's like the simple filament holder or something like that. And it's just 2 plastic pieces. You put a set of bearings in, you snap them together, and you do the same thing for the second one. And then they sit there. You just.
Well, the one that I have, like if you see right, where am I pointing? Right there.
Oh yeah.
You take the side off the Adventure 3, and then I got a coupling thing that just slides on it, and the spool goes on.
Nice.
That's how I made that one. Or I printed it. Yeah. I printed 2 because the first one just screwed up.
Ryan Thorpe.
what he said. That's Dan's job. I can't pick on a Canadian that are they are too nice.
Hey, you know something? Yeah, I can pick on the Canadians. You know why? Those Canadians are got them beady eyes.
Stake
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, them Canadians with their beady eyes, eh?
Beady
Yeah.
eye.
What's it all about, eh?
It's all just stoned eyes, eh?
Say what's the boot.
What else do you guys do? There's another word you guys say, and you guys emphasize the shit out of it. What is that? Damn it! I'm gonna have to think about this now because, like, I remember every time Jordan says it, and I thought it was just him, but then I realized that Tim
Hoser.
does it too. Huh?
Hoser.
No, not hoser. There's a word that we say, and they put a huge emphasis on part of the word, and I can't remember. Damn it,
Garage.
I wanted to say I can't even remember now. At some point, it'll hit me, and when from out of nowhere, I'll just say a random ass word, and you guys will be like, "That's what he was talking."
Yeah.
But no, not penis, Ryan Thorpe. They don't put.
Yeah. Is he printing a benchy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's printing a benchy on his Mini now that he put it back together. He replaced the, if I remember right, he replaced the. I don't know if he actually installed it or not, but I think he was getting the Super Pinda. That looks like it's the Minda still. That doesn't look like the Super Pinda. Super Pinda's got a black tip.
Yeah.
So I think he just replaced the heater cartridge or the thermistor, one of the two.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that bed on there. That's pretty cool.
One foot for the battle droid will take a day and 13 hours. 205 grams of filament. But it'll be regular size foot. Takes up the whole day.
You got that 1 kg spools, don't you?
What's that?
You got the 1 kg spools, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1 foot.
Nice.
Oh, that's all right. Hell yeah. It'll lock right in.
That will build the battle droid in total, which is many, 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 many parts.
A boot. Yeah.
What's it all about, eh?
It's a boot the garage, you hoser.
Yep.
I'm trying to. I keep on thinking of the word that Dan's trying to think of. I can't remember.
Yeah, because it's one of those words, and you're just kind of like, oh, really? But yeah, it's
Because I have a lot of Canadian friends from way back.
and I just, for the life of me right now, I cannot remember what the hell the word is, and it really is pissing me off because it's like I can remember hearing Jordan say it all the damn time, and every time he says it, I'm like, quit talking, putting too much emphasis on certain parts of that word.
Yeah.
You're thinking too hard. Just let it come natural.
Say some words, Marcel. Then
Yeah, no, the minis, as far as I know, do not come with a sock. It's an aftermarket.
That's a nice little printer.
Yeah, the minis are nice. That's why I'm kind of, I should say kind of, I'm really excited that one's coming my way.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where it's like, I was kind of, when I was doing the giveaway, using it as a marketing thing. I was talking about how I'm jealous of one of my subscribers because they're going to get a printer I don't have. And then he chimed in with the whole, like, how can you give away something you don't own? I was like, exactly. I threw that back in his face in a ha-ha funny way, too, one night, because he was sitting there. And I was like, yep, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to go to bed. And Loyal was hanging out in the stream, and he goes, hey, I was just getting ready to give away a truck. I'm like, hey, Loyal, based on your logic, if I don't have one, how can I give one away? So, I mean, I guess the Ford dealership here in town will have one waiting for me.
Yeah. He's got a 922 webcam, just like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the 920, 922, 930, and
Yeah.
I'm running a 920. I got the 920C up there. That's
Okay.
what this one is. And
I got
then
to the Aver Media. I got that
okay.
one.
Oh, nice.
I like that one because it opens and closes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm going to get one soon. I'll probably another 922 because I love this one. It's just I got to get a ring light to sit around it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to end it pretty soon here. I'm going to head out and grab some marijuana from my buddy down the street.
Thanks.
And,
I got more beer coming. So, yeah.
You got to go get your stuff, and I got my fix right here.
He's
Guy
got
just
that triple.
Nice.
delivered it right in the little brown paper bag, and I'm not even going to wait for you to end the stream before I dig in because my inner fat kid is kicking the shit out of me right now. He's like, eat it. So
maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it running the whole time. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I had a quarter pounder yesterday, man. I still feel the grease.
Yeah, man. There's no way. I couldn't do that stuff.
The funny part is they flipped one of the patties. So the bottom patty on this triple is folded in half. So at one point, the bite was a quadruple.
Just for half of it, though.
Yeah, I got to put fries in my cheeseburgers. I put fries on top.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle. Oh, love it. Yeah, Ryan wants one. I put him on big. We're not going to end it until he finishes it.
Well, in that case, let me hurry up here. Hold on.
Fucking trip. He's putting it slower. That's what Ryan's saying.
Had you. McDonald's commercial just made some money.
Yeah, sponsored by McDonald's.
Yeah.
Slower, bigger.
Gotta do the slogan. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You should have got a McFlurry, man, with the little cookie in it, the flake. Oh, love that.
Oh man, the entire just one piece of 3 for the head of the battle droid takes an entire day.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a
What
still
speed you printing that at?
Oh, it's not even the right size. Or is it? Did I put the right size? It's only standard quality, so it's printing it fast.
I still got to print my shelf holders, my shelf hinges, or brackets. Put on the wall. And then I'm going to print some dowels.
Dowels.
Some dowels.
Ryan says, "Take it all."
That's what she said.
That's just one piece for the head.
Holy crap, really?
7 inches tall.
Damn.
Well, now you got a printer that'll do 7 inches tall.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
All gone.
Yep.
Okay. Now Marcel can go get his oregano.
It's oregano.
I wouldn't want to smoke out of a bong that was 3D printed.
No, the problem with doing that is, PLA would probably make it taste a little sweet though if it got warm. Get a little bit of like a burning corn sugar flavor going on there. You know?
That would taste like
that beer filament or the hemp filament that I saw online. That'd be good.
Yeah, a little hemp. Yeah, because 3D Fuel. Yeah, 3D Fuel does their hemp filament.
Hasn't been in stock for a long time though.
No, yeah, they haven't had that for a while. That, and then they also get the coffee as well. So
I'm still working on black. Uh, I'll be done with it soon. I got 2 kgs worth, and I got a blue too. I like the blue.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've got a big stack of it sitting over there. I really need to build. Like, my hope was to get a rep box and then put the rep box back here somewhere, and then I could put a couple rolls in the rep box. Well, then I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever get the rep box. So now I'm going to probably end up printing the brackets that everybody prints,
Yep.
and then just mount them to the wall, and then get like the dowels, either the dowels or the 1x1s or the 2x2s or whatever the hell it is.
Yep.
I think it's 1x1s, and then just drop them in there, and then just basically line that section of wall up there. Just put
Well,
all my
what I was going to get. I was going to put it in the corner, probably over here. I don't know, like a cabinet. And when you open up a closed cabinet, it has that holder for your hangers.
Yeah.
I was going to put that in tiers and just put all my filament. I can close it if I want to. I can put a dehumidifier inside and turn it on, and just put it in that cabinet. That's what I'm thinking.
Nice. The Laser Ryan Thorpe is currently sitting behind me on the shelf back there because I was sitting here, but I needed somewhere to put all these computers.
Mm-hmm.
So it went back there, and then the Hypercube's over here because I was working on it. But now the Hypercube is going to go back over there as well, and then the one ender that's giving me problems is going to come back over here. And I may, tomorrow morning before I do that, I may rearrange a little bit so the view might look different. The view might look more like this from now on. So I'll be over here like this.
You'd be a Zola.
Yeah, well, what's going to happen is like, see, I got that TV up there, and I've got the desk here. Well, and I've got this long desk that we built when we finished up the office. Well, I'm going to use this as kind of like work area. So I'm going to take the computer and move that all onto this desk, get all these out of here, put it back on this desk. So then when I'm sitting here, I'm actually sitting sideways so I can see the door a little easier, because right now that door is right behind me. So I have the headset on. If somebody comes in quiet, if I can't hear them, I want to be able to at least be this way. And if they open that door, it's in my peripheral. Plus,
you need a buzzer on that door.
Yeah. What I was thinking about doing is like when I stream like this, having it set up to a light on the outside so people will know that I'm streaming. Yeah. So just when they walk up to the door, there'll be like a little light that says like streaming or.
Yep.
Just something like that.
It depends where your door is. If you have like walk out 3 feet, you got 2 trees or whatever, you can always put a laser beam. They cross that laser, tags a thing in your office.
Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. But my office is actually like, it's a 2-car garage, and this is the one bay. It's the farthest bay away from the house. The garage is unattached.
Yeah.
So it's an unattached 2-car garage. This is the farthest bay away from the house. So I'm in that bay, but I'm at the back of it. So when you go out this door, there's still about another 6 foot of garage before you get to the garage door. When the garage door is all the way up, let's put it this way, when the garage door is all the way up, the track, the frame for that wall stops about 2 inches from the track. So this way it goes across in front of the track. That way there's still room and the door can still open and close. My goal is get my head out of my ass, get stuff caught up, and then hopefully keep streaming. People donate, they send money, and start next spring. I want to take the door down because this garage door that's over this bay and the garage door on the other one, the bottom 2 panels on both doors are bent to shit because people don't know how to drive and they back into the door. So the top 2 panels on both doors are fine. So I'm going to take the top 2 panels from the one door, from this door, because this door doesn't have a garage door opener on it. So there's 2 solid panels. Take those 2 solid panels and move them over to the bottom of the other door, and then take the 4 busted panels and just scrap them, take the frame and everything out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame that whole front end in, put a window and a door in on the front of this bay. So when you walk up, there's actually a door and a window, and then move my computer stuff out there, and then keep this room that we're in right now as my printer, laser, all of that'll be in here. So this will be kind of like where all the printers and stuff are. That'll be where I sit, because then I'll have a window. I can put my computer desk right under the window. I can look out the window or look at my computer. Somebody's coming up, I can see them. And then when you come through that first door, you're only coming through the first door into the office. You're not going to come back here and affect temperatures in this room, because we all know that certain materials are more susceptible to temp than others.
Yeah.
So that'll give me another buffer between. And plus, when I'm running the laser in here, I won't have to worry so much. You know what I mean? Like I pop the hole, set the laser like right here where my desk is. It'd be perfect because there used to be a window there, and at some point I plan to actually cut that out and put that window or put a window in there.
Okay.
I can always just open the window a little bit, put a piece of paneling or something in there, and pop a hole in it, and then just duct it right out through there, and just let it just right outside.
Look good, man. Better video that when it's done.
Oh yeah. I'm as I start to do stuff, I'll do more. Right now I want to get the window put in and get this finished up in here, but I need to go on the other side and insulate and then panel it for the winter.
This is my next project. I got to tear it apart and upgrade it.
Nice.
It'll be good after I get done with it. It'll be a lot faster. It won't it won't freeze no more, and it just needs more RAM.
More RAM, and if it doesn't have an SSD, look at getting an SSD too.
That's what I want to. Yeah, I want to get more SSD for my computer too.
Yeah.
I called the computer guy in town. I said, "You got any more solid state?" And he goes, "Well, I'll call you next week." And I was like, "Yeah, thanks, bro." And I said, "I still want the same Evo SSD because I think that's kicking pretty good. I mean,
yeah, those Evos are good drives. They really are. Yeah, they're a good drive. So,
now that would be good. Once your office is like that, that would be great. I mean, I've been watching you do piece by piece. Every time I see you on a video, you're doing more and more to your office.
Yeah, it's at the point now where, like I said, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to level the floor in here because this floor is a rough concrete. Hell, it was a old garage from the early 1900s, so the concrete is all beat to hell. There's pits and holes all over the place, so I want to resurface the concrete. You know,
can you just put a suspendable floor?
Well, and that was the thing too. Is a lot of people said, why don't you just throw down like a 2x4 floor, or even if you did like 2x2s, or like you get like pressure treated 2x2, just lay that down and put wood over it, and then that would just raise your floor. But I was like, yeah, I could do that, but my thing was, and if I do, or when I do decide to move out there, that won't be so bad. The only things I'll have to look at is if I do a raised floor, then I'll have to reframe the door because the door right now sits right against the or just off the concrete. Yes, Marcel, your camera's going nuts.
Yeah, what's wrong with your camera, dude?
He was blowing weed smoke into the camera, and now it's fucking creepy.
I don't have a clue what the hell was that all about. I've never that happened before.
I had to update this the webcam last week. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Stuck in the Matrix.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump out of here because it's midnight now. I'm gonna go in the house and find another little something real quick to snack on because that burger took the edge off, but I'm still a little hungry. I don't eat at work anymore. So like I get up in the morning, I don't have breakfast, I don't have lunch. So I come home and I usually end up eating like 2 meals from like 5 o'clock in the evening until like bedtime. I'll usually eat like 2 meals in the evening, which I know is bad for me. I know it is. Like they've said flat out, your best bet is to wake up and within the first half hour of being awake, eat, because that kicks your metabolism in right away. And then your metabolism will take off and start running all day long, and it helps. So like if people want to lose weight, eat 3 square meals a day and have a small healthy snack between lunch and dinner. Have nothing after dinner, and if you do have something after dinner, make sure it's at least 2 hours before bed. Is proper what I've been told. So get up within a half an hour, eat breakfast. Don't have anything between breakfast and lunch because that way your metabolism gets fired up and gets going, and it'll burn off breakfast quicker. Then
I eat raw veggies during the day. That's it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, man. If I had a garden, I'd do the same damn thing. But I don't have a garden. I need to get off my ass and do that because I would love to be able to walk out to the garden, grab some carrots out the garden, walk over to hose, rinse them off, and just go right down the pipe. Don't even need to take them in the house. I eat them down till you get to that little end, and then you just take the left, toss it in the yard, and keep going because run it over with the mower, mulch it up, put it back in the ground.
That's all it is. Yep. Use the same hydrants. All right.
Anyway,
I got beer on the way, and I'm about 9 in now, so I'm going to keep on drinking and go that way.
All right, good sir. You do your thing. And I know Marcel said he had to go visit a man about some oregano. So
Yep.
Yeah.
It's super foggy outside too. It's gonna be super sweet to go and walk around. I might even fly a drone.
Ryan,
you go.
Ryan, I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna hop over that border into Iowa here one of these days. I'm gonna give you a swift kick, buddy. Just
Wait until them borders open, man. I might be coming back for a little stay.
there you go. Well,
Gonna
if you're passing through Illinois for any reason, first off, I feel sorry for you. Second of all, let me know.
We sure will, man. I got camera drones though, but
Hey, all right, man. Well,
Night,
right, guys.
everyone. Take care.
Good night.
Thanks for coming in. I appreciate everyone. And
see you later.
keep safe and keep flying, keep printing, and do everything that you're supposed to be doing. Wear a mask and, be safe. Thank you, guys. Take care.